History is full of great wars. Romans versus Carthaginians, Allies versus Axis. But have you heard of the war where the Australian military fought against birds and lost? In 1932, Australia declared war on 20,000 emus. They sent soldiers, they sent machine guns, and they sent thousands of rounds of ammunition. It sounds like a joke, but it actually happened. Welcome to the strangest conflict in history, the Great Emu War. The year was 1932. Australian soldiers had just returned from World War I. The government gave them land in Western Australia to farm wheat. But just as the crops were ready to harvest, a new enemy arrived. Not an army of men, but a migration of 20,000 giant emu birds. These birds broke through fences, ate the crops, and destroyed the farmers' livelihood. The farmers were desperate. They didn't call pest control, they called the Minister of Defense. Sir George Pierce, the Minister of Defense, agreed to help. He thought it would be good target practice for the soldiers. He sent Major G.P.W. Meredith to lead the attack, armed with 2 Lewis automatic machine guns and 10,000 rounds of bullets. The press arrived to film the victory. Everyone thought it would be a massacre. Man with machine gun versus flightless bird. What could go wrong? On November 2nd, the war began. The soldiers spotted a group of 50 emus. They opened fire, but something incredible happened. The emus didn't panic. They split into small groups and ran in different directions, making it impossible to aim. The birds were fast, running at 50 kilometers per hour. By the end of the day, despite firing hundreds of bullets, only a handful of birds had fallen. The enemy had outsmarted the military. Major Meredith was frustrated. He decided to change tactics. On November 4th, they mounted a machine gun on the back of a truck to chase the birds. It was a perfect plan until the truck hit rough terrain. The ride was so bumpy that the gunner couldn't fire a single shot. To make matters worse, an emu actually got tangled in the truck's steering wheel, causing it to crash into a fence. The emus had one round too. By November 8th, the military had used 2,500 rounds of ammunition. The confirmed number of dead birds? Less than 50. Major Meredith was humiliated but impressed. He later said in a report, "If we had a military division with the bullet-carrying capacity of these birds, it would face any army in the world. They can face machine guns with the invulnerability of tanks." The media laughed at them. The Great Emu War was becoming a global joke. The public outcry was massive. People were protesting against the waste of money and the cruelty. The government ordered the military to withdraw. The soldiers packed their guns and went home. The emus remained in the fields, eating the wheat. Technically, the birds won. Later, the government switched to a bounty system, paying locals to hunt them, which was much more effective. But the legend of the military defeat remained. So, next time you think humans are the masters of nature, remember the year 1932. The year Australia lost a war to a bunch of flightless birds. What's the weirdest history fact you know? Comment below. And for more insane true stories, subscribe to the FYI Insight.